And first up, we've got Hendrix Esports on the Inkling, with King DDD being represented for University of North Alabama.
Seeing some sportsmanship there, the Let's Smash Bro coming out here. Already ledge pressure here from DDD. This will be tough. Teaming off here, roller.
Yep. And for those of you who might be unaware of Smash Bros, this is a game where you want to have the least percentage possible. You are playing golf, really. And so the higher percentage you are, the further you're going to go whenever you get hit. And obviously, you're just king of the hill. You don't want to be hit off the stage.
A big thing you're going to see here, DDD being a heavier character in this game, Inkling being lighter, it is going to be easier for those low percent combos on your Inkling here. However, earlier deaths for the Inkling, especially off the side blast zones.
Yeah, like there. Right there.
I'll put the scoreboard to 12 each.
And so we see a lot of pressure initially coming out here from UNA. Those heavy hits from the King DDD is just going to be really hard for an Inkling to deal with. And you're going to see in the top right here, as the score goes up, this is how many stocks each team has left. So Hendrix has lost 1.
2 now.
2 now, actually, which making it 10 to 12 stocks left. Each player will have 3, and after each game it will swap out.
Here we've seen a lot in this match, especially the ledge situations, a big strength for King DDD as a character.
Yeah, and King DDD has really just been able to keep that middle control. Hendrix has not really been able to get close, unfortunately.
A lot of the jumping approaches here have been stuffed by the big forward air, the big hammer coming down.
Yeah, and actually, Hendrix's player here, Alex, is big split Inkling main, but he's always said in previous days that his biggest crutch is the bomb, and we see that come out pretty often here. But just to no avail, he can't hit it. King DDD is able to combo him.
As you can see from the consistent use of it, unfortunately, the ink getting low here.
Yeah, so that bomb is really going to decrease Alex's ink here, and unfortunately, that is going to lead to weaker attacks all around from Inkling. It's really a bar you have to manage as a
tough
character.
ledge situation here. This could be close for game. Let's see.
Ooh, another big hit. And it's 129 to 137. One big hit, and we're gone.
There it is.
That's unfortunate. King DDD is left with 3 stocks, which means he is still going to be on full lives for the next game.
Yeah, those ledge setups from King DDD are really rough to deal with, especially if you don't have something good for hitting Gordo back in there.
Not the start we wanted to see from Hendrix for sure, but just like the Valorant game last night, things can turn around pretty quickly. And for everyone that missed the Valorant game, unfortunately, we had fallen to a loss against University of North Alabama.
That was a very long, drawn-out match, though, last night, I will say, watching that. Going into, was it sextuple or pentuple overtime?
Sextuple.
Sextuple overtime, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And I would say, in the booth with me right now, I have Theron, who's one of the Smash players on the team, helping out with commentary for the time being. So, massive thank you to him.
Oh yeah, no problem. I mean, it's a fun game. I enjoy talking about it, man.
Yeah.
If I can teach anybody listening, even like the small things, it'll help you at least understand what's happening here. Other than, hey, these people are winning, these people are losing.
I do my ass the dumb questions.
Let's see. We gotta see who Hendrix is going with here on the actual counterpick choice. They do know they're planning to do a DDD now. We'll see. It looks like maybe Davin coming up on the Fox.
Davin's a very good player. He really is used to Super Smash Bros. Melee, though, which is a much faster, much heavier game. So, well, he's adapting to Super Smash Bros. Melee. He's
the
Ike here.
Interesting.
Interesting. I've not seen him play this character before, actually.
I said I've played as Ike a little bit, just in some friendlies, but same. Okay, he switches.
He's going back to his bread and butter.
Fox.
That's for the best.
I would say as well, a smart decision, especially first game we've got of the year. It's really competitive here. Getting the main in there, getting some plays on.
And here you're going to see some of the Hendrix names, but not the UNA names. Unfortunately, us in the commentary booth were not able to get the usernames of the enemy team. So you will see the usernames of our team were applicable.
Nice
But-
though having. Or sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Nice though having this scrimmage before we get the actual competitive season started up to be able to work out those kind of kinks and all this stuff. We see waiting here, presumably stage bans happening. If this were me personally, you want to give. It's really tough actually, because you're going to struggle with the ledge against this DDD.
Yeah, so, I mean, in Smash Bros, you see a lot of stages here, but the majority of them are really just banned. You're usually going to see stadiums with a flat bottom, and then 1, 2, or 3 platforms above it.
We see the PS2 coming out here, Pokemon Stadium 2 is what that means.
So that's going to be 2 platforms, 1 on either side, so that's going to be about the same layout as last map.
This is kind of the competitive standard map a lot of time. This should be good for the Fox here. I think he's going to try and stick on top of this DDD and not let him breathe. Kind of get those setups on the ledge that were really tough for Alex to deal with there on the Inkling last match.
Definitely. And you'll see the player here on the bottom left there. We got Davin with some players in the background. Made it off to 20%. DDD does a ton of damage. It's a little bit concerning.
The DD dash attack is punishable. It can be tough for some characters, but it is a very slow move coming out.
Yep, and Davin actually getting a lot of damage on the DDD here. Catching the wreck up very quickly, but one more hit just takes his percentage up another 20%. It's insane.
Yeah, you could really see there the advantages of Fox, especially in this matchup. Once he's in, he can really rack up that damage, look for setups, but now we're kind of in that neutral state again. Ooh, big hit there off stage. This will be tough. Because again, we have this ledge situation here. Oh, good down air.
Good down air.
Jumping over.
Oh, but-
unfortunately gets hit with the up tilt there.
And Hendrix is now down 8-12. They cannot get a stock off this DDD yet.
The nair. Okay. Ooh, he faked it. He
up
didn't get the
throw.
cross up there. That was really good.
Just hit him in the air, it's up for a combo. And now DDD has hit 3 digits.
Now DDD is nearing. He should be an up smash % now, if Davin can hit. That is Fox's main kill move. We'll probably see him rip 1 or 2 here. Oh, charges the F smash.
Just can't hit it though and gets across the
Oh,
stage.
the dodge.
Oh, good
Oh,
dodge.
that was good.
And first stock down for UNA. Lovely to see.
Mm-hmm.
Good shield there. Block the spike. And the reflector coming out actually trying to hit the DDD once more.
Mm-hmm. Now we can see again back to this kind of spacing game, the kind of little will they won't they interactions here. Fox really wanting to get in. DDD doing his best to use all those jumps, use his big long extended hitboxes here. Keep him out.
Honestly, the way Davin plays, he's very used to melee, where oftentimes you won't see that down reflector do any much, but in this game, there's a lot more projectiles. He could get some good use out of it once he gets used to it.
Mm-hmm. And you especially see him there on those ledge situations using it to stall, keeping himself in the air for a second, just to mix up timings, especially whenever DDD has such a great ledge game as a character.
One combo here, but shields
Oh,
the...
ledge trapping situation. Oh, gets the nair, unfortunately, gives up
Gets hit off
stage
the
control.
stage.
Yep.
He's gonna get on the ledge and jump off. but-
Oh! See, okay, we can see contesting the DDD there. He's actually having kind of a tough time with those drop-off ledge jump normals. Getting in and
Definitely is. This DDD is just so good at keeping him off the stage. Fox is a very heavy character. He's going to fall fast once he's off. But this
Oh,
game is
jab.
currently sitting even.
Mm-hmm.
We'd love to see the DDD going at least, but...
Oh, big up smash!
Big
Oh my
up smash,
gosh!
And that's another stock down for the DDD.
What a-
Hendrix
what a-
takes the lead here.
Yeah, what a good reaction there on that ledge situation.
Big hit for Fox. I don't think Davin will have too many more hits in him.
Oh,
And
yeah, there's the
there it
Gordo.
goes.
But now he comes back with the invincibility. Let's see if he can get anything off of it. Unfortunately not. As DD, again, using those like, I think 5 jumps that he has just to stay up there in the air, stall it out a little bit. Oh, and the big hammer! Oh, but he hits
Oh
the
my
Gordo!
gosh.
And good conversion there with the forward air. Good recognition of the situation. And he's going to jump over, so we can see a lot of reversals coming out here from the DDD. He is playing very hard doing his win condition.
And he sees the reflector coming actually there. And actually like sucks it back his spike to hit him again.
Oh, the down tilt catching on the ledge there.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You don't want to be in this situation right here. DDD
Oh, the big
got
up
full
air,
control,
yep.
And there's 2 stocks off the DDD at least, if there's nothing else.
Yeah, very competitive match there. That was going really good. You could see both of them pretty clearly playing to their character's strengths. Of course, every time Davin was getting in there, he was being able to put some work on it anytime he had DD in disadvantage, but of course, anytime that neutral...
Platforms.
Town and City has actually moving platforms. I believe it should start with, or you'll see here in a second, but there's a platform that goes to the middle, also platforms that move out on the sides. So there's some interesting things you can actually get by staying up on those platforms on the sides, such as like getting like throws on early percents, getting kills, taking them off, which honestly might be a big help for the King K rule here. Like I said, trying to get as much value as possible.
Yep. And honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about Yoshi in this matchup. Yoshi's a very quick character and can rack up damage very fast here, but doesn't have a big recovery to actually recover if knocked off the stage.
Yeah, honestly, minus that the super armor that he gets on his double jump, it'll be tough. But oh, here we can see the moving platforms going away, actually kind of helping the K rule there and FireWeeGee get out.
And we see the Yoshi almost already off, but can recover quickly.
Yep, the up. Oh, almost hits into the up cannonball there. That would have killed.
That would have killed. The goal for Hendrix here is to just get off as many stocks as you can before the game ends.
You can see the egg there being used to kind of block off that cannonball. Not allowed to get in, but he's trying to, you can see the crown back hitbox trying to hit him into it. Unfortunately loses the crown off the stage there, so it will respawn there. Oh, and the Yoshi coming from over top, getting out of the way of the belly armor on that down smash, which would...
shield by FireWeeGee here, but it's just
oh,
not
unfortunate the up air there, catching.
But we do know what to expect now, at least. So it looks like it could be Yoshi going into Game 4 for Hendrix. And here we actually see that my co-commentator Theron is now playing for Hendrix here. He will be our fourth player heading up against that Yoshi. Theron here is actually a very good player, but his main, he doesn't actually really have one. Good at pretty much every character with like a specialization in Game & Watch. It's interesting, so we'll see how he ends up. Looking like he's going for that Game & Watch, his bread and butter here. Alright, so we see the Game & Watch pick here, and it looks like it's going to be, once again, University of North Alabama's pick here as they get to pick the stage. For Game & Watch, I'm joined by FireWeeGee, who had just unfortunately lost his last set. So what do you think is going to be good for the Game & Watch here? What stage do you think?
Game & Watch has good... The thing with Game & Watch is that he has good frame data. The big thing is... One of the most famous moves for Game & Watch is out of shield. His up B is almost immediate, and that'll be a big player here. I believe stages with platforms like Hollow Bastion, especially with one in the middle, looks like it's going to be small battlefield.
It's their pick, isn't it?
It might be. I'm not sure. Right now it's small battlefield, but that wasn't the stage that I just played on, so it might be.
Yeah, so for those unaware, what my friend here was explaining is that for Game & Watch, his recovery, or his up B as we'll say, the B moves are going to be all the special moves. That is a very tall recovery, and it comes up frame 1. So not only will it knock the enemy back and deal some damage, it will get you away from the enemy and be able to combo into other moves. And once again, we see the Yoshi coming out. They have not switched off that Yoshi yet.
Yeah, so with Yoshi's shield is interesting because it is one of the few, if not the only shield in the game, I believe, that is not the standard bubble. He, as you see right there, just went into his egg. So that shield is a lot more durable than the normal one. So with the Game & Watch here, we're going to be...
you already see that up B coming out.
The parachute. Yes, with the parachute right there. Also his down air that when he pulls out that key, that can go through the platform. So...
Yeah, and honestly, I don't think this is our pick after that, because I think with that key, you want to be on a stage with as little platforms as possible so you can really hit that. But we got a grab down from Theron here as he gets starts this combo, but just can't finish it as Yoshi hits him up. As UNA leads 40% on this game.
Game & Watch is incredibly light. He's one of the lightest characters in the
He
game.
is the lightest character in the game, actually. So he would be launched. He could be killed at this percentage.
Yes, with a Yoshi up air or with an up smash like that, that is going to be what we wanting to watch out for.
Yeah.
Game & Watch.
Here,
Sorry.
You see UNA take a 7-stock lead. But as Coen was saying, Game & Watch.
Game & Watch's up air right there, the little puff of smoke, is also great to carry. It's good out of up air or positions like this.
But we see Hendrix quickly getting damage again as UNA is still alive on their first stock. That Yoshi making it back up to ledge once more, and Theron can't finish it off. Really just dancing around that ledge. Can't get a hit. Game & Watch doesn't really have much edge guard options, unfortunately, though he has a good recovery.
The one main edge guard option that Game & Watch has is mostly useful against more heavy characters.
You see that bomb there, it does incredible damage and decent knockback, but Theron is knocked off the stage again. It is now an 8-score lead for UNA. As Theron would try to take one more stock off and try to win, but it's looking less and less likely as the stocks dwindle by.
There goes the key.
There goes the key, that's a good move, and the deficit is reduced to 7.
At high enough percents, the key is one of the best kill moves that Game & Watch has.
And not only that, if we see it used off stage, it will spike once it's at the very beginning of the move. And actually, we don't see Game & Watch using his specialist here, but he has also another very good ledge guard option I'd forgotten about. His neutral special, he just throws projectiles off the stage and just keeps hitting Yoshi out of his attack.
The issue with that is that was the one that's more useful against heavyweights. The reason why I believe he's not using it here against Yoshi is because Yoshi is a lighter character and can recover a bit in an angle that is not favorable for that move. So he would be able to avoid it mostly. And there is super armor on the double jump, which would restrict that.
As we explained earlier, that just means they will not take knockback from that during that move. And it's like a little bit gram and just spiked right off. 8-0 UNA first game.
Yeah, that was a good showing there by the Yoshi. That that spike there at the end was good. I recognized that that was a good setup for the spike at the end, but
All right. We'll see here. So, proper procedure here is since UNA is down 1 stock, they will jump off the stage, and now it will be 2-1 stock, or 2-3 stocks. Sorry. And now we'll see the matchup start from here.
almost immediately going into the neutral.
Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a more mid-range poke battle here.
Yeah.
And kind of what we see there is immediately Hendrix throws out a spot dodge where it's not a roll where you go back and forth while shielding. It's a split second where you pause and frame to gain immunity from a quick attack. It can be pretty easily punished, but people don't use that often, so the enemy might not expect it. But immediately we see Hendrix up 30%, which is not looking great.
Good 30% combo there by UNA.
Yeah, and we see the first arrow coming out of the game actually there. As both players just kind of scout each other out. You see an arrow there just doing an easel of 15%.
This is looking to be whoever makes the first mistake is going to take some damage. Good 2 spot dodges right there from both players.
Yeah, but we see the attempted combo from Ronin here, and it just can't really land it. Oh, and you see the arrow that come out there, and just another stock taken off Hendrix there. We see the beginnings of a combo from Hendrix that just can't land the up special to grapple him back down. We see a combo starting from UNA.
Oh no, the SD.
SD, it must have been a missed button or something. You don't usually see that here. But it looks like it's looking grim for Hendrix here.
Nair
Barely
here.
gets back to this stage. And you see, that's what that up special does there. It just pulls him right back down, so it's amazing for starting combos on Violet if you can hit it. But it looks like Hendrix is taking a lot more damage. His head's just not in the game after the self-destruct, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And just right down, unfortunately.
The big thing with recovering to the stage against Violet is that up special can, as you could, if you, that might change it. You also must give a brawler their space and respect when you're above them. So Byleth really wants to be on neutral ground here.
Yep, so we'll see one self-destruct immediately, and that will be evening out the stocks, as UNA currently holds a 5-stock advantage over Hendrix.
Needs... Alright, game starting.
Immediate down throw, as Hendrix starts to combo the Byleth immediately, but counteracts it immediately.
There's the iron ball right there. That hitbox, that iron ball lasts surprisingly long. Immediate 76%.
Very good combos coming out from Juice immediately here.
Yes.
Byleth attempts to punish low, but Hendrix goes high. As the side Bs come out, that side B from me Brawler, that side special is very easily punished here, so you can see the ending there. He just lays on the ground for a second. So he's got to be careful about using that. And
Right there, that layup is great.
Yeah, you see like how long the hitbox lasts there too, for me Brawler hit that after it just hits the ground. Oh, but off very quickly actually. I did not expect that to kill.
Byleth has
and
deceptively strong
combo.
moves.
But ending move of the combo is missed there, luckily for Hendrix. As the butterfly kick comes around, the arc.
Oh, you can't.
And just Byleth is slightly too high for that attack to
uppercut.
land. And you'll see that arcing move. He can activate that again to actually go diagonal into the opponent again to just punish them from the back. But shot put comes out, you can kind of see that ledge defense that we've been talking about here. Hendrix leads by almost 70% here actually. And Byleth should die pretty much any hit now.
One good grab here from me Brawler and it'll do it.
Yeah, but
he
he just loses stock before he can get it, unfortunately.
That back air is deceptively strong from Byleth. Although it comes out quick, it can deal a lot of damage, and it can deal good damage and has good knockback, which is the big thing there. Using it as a ledge guarding tool.
Yeah.
As I said before, Byleth wants to be on neutral footing here with Brawler. Right there.
Brawler gets a good hit. It looks like Byleth will be able to recover though.
Oh.
Barely. But like we were saying, just one good solid hit and Byleth is off the stage here, and that's just down to 1-1 once more. But no, still alive at 183. This is rare.
Right there.
And there we get the kill.
Uppercut gets
there
it.
we go. That
28.
uppercut is also deceptively strong, and we're back to 1-1 stock.
Yes, and the big thing with the uppercut from personal experience is that the last 2 hits are actually the ones that deal the most damage / knockback. Oh, good combo right there.
We really need to get the stock for Hendrix College here. If we get this stock, even if Juice dies in the next round, we know what their pick will be. And so that will be a priority for Hendrix going forward here.
Unfortunately, Byleth couldn't lay up the forward air, up air right there. Not up air, sorry, up special.
You see Byleth just kind of sitting around, content to just kind of stay back.
Brawler.
Oh, and that's a poor up special, and that's going to be punished, but not too bad.
We fair recovered.
Yeah, good recovery to attack. The Byleth did not expect that coming in. And Juice seems reluctant to use cannonballs now, actually. He stopped using them this stock entirely.
It's mainly because the range that... Oh.
Barely missed the combo from the Byleth. That was looking close there, but...
Uppercut? Unfortunately can't kill.
Cannot kill, but gets it pretty high and resets the position here.
Oh.
Hendrix at 156%. Byleth has heavy attacks. They're going to die pretty much every hit here. And
One good grab here from... the
that's
up air.
Now Hendrix would not know UNA's next character.
However, that does bring Violet down to 1,
But is that one stock here?
which is a big.
Yeah. Ness is gonna be very vulnerable. He's gonna do a lot of damage, but he's gonna be very vulnerable here.
One of Ness's best ways to kill is to raise to a high percent and then use his back air or back throw, which has a large amount of knockback. We're gonna be playing on Kalos Pokemon League here.
And that's gonna have these two platforms right here. Are they? I do believe they're moving actually.
These ones are not.
These ones are not. So they're just outside platforms.
The only platforms that move in the allowed stages are gonna be Smashville, I believe. Let me make sure of that.
The Smash Bros. Tower City, which we did see in an earlier set actually.
It will be Smashville. They are switched. There are 2 sets of platforms that are replaced.
Yes, and funny enough here, we actually do see Ness as the most annoying combo in the game, consisting of purely his side special, where he can just trap his opponent and fire for
however long Ness
he
feels
wants.
like at that moment. It feels like when you're playing. However, I believe it's
50%?
no, I'm trying to think of the time. It depends on the range and position where you get hit.
But either way, it lasts forever, it's annoying, and we got a Ness player in the house right here. And so really our goal, Hendrix's goal here is going to be having Ness just with 0 stocks no matter what here. Just get rid of that, just get rid of that Byleth before the Byleth gets rid of you. But it's not looking too hot as we're 50% behind immediately. And you see, that's Ness's recovery there. His up special is actually that lightning bolt, which if he hits into himself, he will be launched in the direction he was heading. So it's a lot trickier to use, but a lot more powerful as it will do a ton of damage if it hits the enemy.
It's very risky though and hard to do when you're standing on the ground.
Yeah, and you see that PK fire move. You see how the Violet gets trapped in there.
Good damage. Good. I believe at the ledge here. Good parry.
Good parry. So that parry timed perfectly will give Ness a second more to react, or a millisecond more to react than the Byleth, giving a slight advantage to the player that parries. But it is very hard to do the timing. I don't think I myself ever have actually.
I myself need to shake off the rust on how to do that if I want to perform better than I did in this last game.
You did pretty good, all things considered. Don't worry.
Ness is also very.
But Ness takes his stock down, unfortunately.
1 stock.
And it is looking quite grim.
Not just yet, I'd say, in my opinion. Just a little bit more percentage here, and this
Ness
Violet
really needs to get the stock here.
a bit more, 1 or 2 more PK fires or another 2 good forward airs here by Ness, and he's gonna be in back throw. 1 more good damage here. And he's
But
gonna
Violet does not seem inclined to get Ness let Ness actually get close to him.
Yeah.
Oh, but good dash attack from Hendrix, and the lightning bolt comes around and just can't hit Violet twice.
Now the big thing here is that
1 good grab could get a kill here.
yes, but at this percent, it would need to be on. He would need to be throwing back towards him, towards the side of the stage.
Yeah, you'd have to be on the side of the stage here, but it is a kill percentage.
Hold on a minute.
Oh, it's that big attack.
Up air right there. That'll
Up air
kill.
right there. We'll get the kill actually.
All right.
That is the wrong side. It is now only 2-9. We got 7 stock difference. But we'll see how it goes. Hendrix does get map pick now.
Does get mech.
I feel like Ness will have a pretty good matchup here, just because of how light Game & Watch is.
Yes, this is what I was talking about with the Ness versus a light character matchup. The good forward air combo is not going to be as good here with Game & Watch also being one of the lighter characters.
And you see Yone immediately throw out the yo.
And
I don't really know how that fares with sportsmanship. It's definitely new. But we see immediately both players playing a lot more aggressive than the last game, really.
this is, I feel like, going to be a battle of chip instead of full strength combos.
Yeah, and you see kind of that spike from Game & Watch that I was discussing last game.
I say that as Game & Watch hits a great combo right there.
Yeah, and then you see that Ness.
All the berry.
Oh, but
Oh, quick stock taker
quick
right
stock,
there.
and it's now 1-9. Things looking quite grim for Hendrix here, unfortunately. 8 stocks down.
It's never over till it's over, however.
It is not over until it's over. However, as time goes on, it's looking a little bit more over. But I say that, we get a very good streak
Hold
here.
on for a moment. I
Hold
feel
on.
like this Game & Watch might be overconfident. That
Yeah,
movie,
there's that PK Fire coming out. And Game & Watch has an excellent recovery, but can't
he
hit it.
SD right there from the Game & Watch, and also he threw out a move called Judge. So Game & Watch is one of his most famous moves in the casual side instead of the competitive. It's barely ever used in competitive, is that he pulls out a hammer and a scorecard, and it displays a number 1 through 9.
And 9 does a ton of damage, and 1 damages yourself. It's quite fun.
Then there are various, each number does a various thing, but it is often seen as a move that you should not use because of the randomness.
And it also has a lot of delay at the end, so there's a lot of punishment. Oh, and
smash.
unfortunately, good up smash.
Buried up smash.
And Hendrix loses 0 to 8 once more. An unfortunate game here, but smiles all around from Hendrix still. Morale not completely gone. This has been a very good team. I'd like to thank Coen right next to me here
Hello.
for helping out with the stream today, and also Theron, who's also in the main room, unfortunately still.
Yes. This
Huge shout out to everyone on the Hendrix Smash team. We have a very good team. I'm very excited for this year. This should be a very good year for Hendrix.
Yes. Should we do some closing remarks about the games, or
Yeah, do you want to go grab a player to see? You want to go grab
should I
Mark?
grab? Yeah, I should go
Yeah.
grab the captain. I will be right back with the captain of the team.
And thank you everyone for coming in, actually. Thank you for everyone for tuning into the stream. It's been amazing commentating for y'all. This is game 2 of the season. It's looking like a very exciting season so far. Make sure you tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be the Rocket League games, which unfortunately I will be playing in. I will not be your commentator for tomorrow. Despite that, it should be a very fun game starting at 8:30 Central, or same time as started today. So make sure you tune in and join Hendrix for more. And coming in from my
Yeah.
left side, looks like it's going to be...
Are we doing a post-game wrap-up?
Yeah, we're doing a post-game interview.
I'm bringing Theron with me.
Yeah.
For
So
emotional
over here we
support.
got Theron, who is my other commentator, behind Mark here, and Mark right here in front
Let me
of me.
get this seat.
The man with the DK plush.
Let me get this seat.
Yeah.
I'll just hit the crouch here.
Yeah.
The one that was spinning the entire game.
Look, okay, it's tactical spinning. It's
Alright.
it's actually called team bonding.
Tyler, you might be talking to nobody.
Alright.
That's okay.
That's okay, we're still going to do this.
Yes.
Alright, Mark,
I mean, like no audio is going through.
No, I have audio.
Yeah, we see,
We're not hearing anything on the stream.
we see the little bars.
TV might be broken.
Oh yeah, TV did crash.
Okay, I'll check
Earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, stream
Very
issues,
sorry.
I'm sorry. Anyways, Mark, you're the team captain of the Smash Bros. Varsity team. What were your thoughts on the game?
My thoughts on the game were me and Slate talked it over, and we saw that these guys were PR players, so obviously they were Division 1, they were high rank, all that clear. My goal for this was kind of for the players, the team to actually be, because this was their first match ever in competitive, so it was mainly for them to kind of see how everything goes and how fast they have to adapt mid game. I'm not saying I'm the best player in the world, but I was holding up a little bit better than they were.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously I've been here for a year before
Yeah.
them, so I kind of know how these things go, and I know how you have to adapt on the spot. It's really fast. I was really proud to see some of my guys take even a stock. Again, they've never played before. I could tell that they were really nervous. After a while, you just kind of get over your nerves. You just kind of gotta lock in.
Yeah, I kind of noticed by the third stock, most players had gotten their nerves out and were playing a
Yeah.
little bit more comfortably, falling into their stride.
Yeah, unfortunately though, after 3 stocks, it's
Yeah.
kind of hard to come back, but they did make me happy. Some of them did get a stock, some of them got 2, I believe. They were
Yeah.
doing good at the end. Sometimes you kind of go into these things. First time you just get smacked and you're just like, oh,
Yeah.
man, what am I doing? It's okay. That's kind of what this scrimmage is for. So just kind of they
Yeah.
can get a first step in there, see how it is, and it's like, okay, this is how it's gonna be.
Yeah.
I gotta, and then it's also a good opportunity to record this, especially on the stream, to watch back on VOD reviews for practice, just to pinpoint, certain specifics that the team needs to work on and stuff like that. So.
Yeah. And Theron, can I get your thoughts on your games?
I mean, I think everybody here had fun. That was the biggest thing going into it. This is a scrimmage, right? We're getting used to playing, and like I said, these are PR players. These guys are good. The Byleth play that they had on there, dog knew how to play the game. All right, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So getting the experience as well against those really good players, especially online in the format, which of course when we're practicing a majority of the time, like 99% in person, but getting the feel like there is some input latency. Of course, that's affecting both teams, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not a genre, like, whatever, but we got to deal with it. We're going to do good. This team, it was so much fun out there. Like, even though we lost, it was a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and how about that random that joined? What was up with that?
So no one has any clue who that guy is. He's the mystery man, something Kitty. I don't know. We can
Ninja
just
Kitty.
like Ninja Kitty.
It was that.
So,
yeah.
Magical mystery man, maybe a recurring character. We'll have to see throughout the season.
Hopefully
but-
not.
Hopefully not.
Hopefully
yes, but it would be amusing at least.
We might need to make a stream alert.
Oh, he's
Ninja
here.
Kitty has joined the
He's
game.
Here. At Beehive.
Yeah, so for everyone watching, make sure you all tune in tomorrow at 8:30 and also Friday at 8:30. We'll be streaming. Tomorrow's stream is going to be the Rocket League game, and on Thursday I think we might actually be streaming the League of Legends practice. So we'll see. But I know we also definitely have a stream on Friday. That will be the Overwatch game for anyone interested.
And DK will be sad if you don't watch the Overwatch. game.
And Gil Grunt.
And Gil Grunt too.
Gil
Both of
Grunt.
them.
Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to everyone in here for helping me commentate throughout this entire
Yes,
part.
thank you for having us.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
And have a great night, everyone. It's been wonderful having you.
Yay.